welcome to Grubbin with CultMoo. On today's episode, we have 3 different dark beers. We have New Belgium salted Belgian chocolate. Ommegangs next in the Game of Thrones series, Valar Morghulis. And we have Lumpkin from Avery. Let's get started with this salted Belgian chocolate. This is 9% ABV. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, that's so smooth.
That's got a very clean finish.
Very.
Very clean finish. You taste the roastiness right there in the middle. I would have to say it does. I'm reminded by a saltiness at the beginning.
That's just the semen.
Oh, this is supposed to be salted chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right, huh?
That was a salt shaker. God
I'm
damn.
not getting a lot of chocolate. I mean, it's there. There's a little bit of chocolate, but there's a little bit of chocolate in every fucking, stout like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd come across a stout that doesn't say chocolate on it at all and get more chocolate than this.
At the very end, I kind of get a hint of that kind of fake chocolatey flavor that you get from like the chocolate raspberry voodoo donut one.
Yeah.
But it's so slight that it's not really a killer as far as the rest of the flavor of the beer.
I'm getting more of a coffee sense, but not in a bitter way. Like the smokiness of coffee and not the bitterness of coffee.
Yeah. Is it going to get any points for being salted?
I don't know. It's really stretching, I guess.
It is. It stretches in both chocolate and salt. I get coffee, like a stout.
To me, that's just coffee flavor. Like, I can't really discern one or the other.
I think it's there if you're looking for it.
Yeah.
But if I wasn't told that it was there, I wouldn't know.
If you're blindfolded, you're going to be like, it's a nice stout. It's kind of clean.
Yeah.
I'll have to give this like a 7.5 or... No, 7.8. 7.8.
I was going to say 7.5, and I think that 7.5 is absolutely where it's at. Very smooth. I'd buy it again. I'd drink it again.
But I'm going to give that thing an 8. I really like that.
Next up, Rallo Magus.
Ooh.
This is a double ale coming in
Double!
at 8% ABV. This is a little bit lighter than I thought it was going to be.
Ooh.
Let's try this beer.
We
Cheers.
haven't had bum wine or other beers, have we?
I love the original Ommegang so much, and this is like the kid brother of that beer, and doesn't have the full complement of the triple, like, meh.
Yeah, not that I really care for the originals and stuff, but like, it does have that, like, I think I would like this one a little bit better than the red bottle.
Yeah, I mean, it's nowhere near as, like, it doesn't have all the funk that that one. It has a little bit of it. It doesn't have all the sweetness. It has a little bit of it.
But
like,
as far as, like, the Game of Thrones beers, like, this one's probably their least, like, the flavor is just kind of blah.
I miss the first one, man. Like, the blonde, the Iron Throne Ale. Like, I still think that one was my favorite. It was so refreshing. It's not hitting it. I have to give this one like a 6.5. Maybe even a 6.
Give it a 5. It doesn't really impress me all that much.
Yeah. Ales are my weak point, and this being a double, it's like, I want a pizza crust made out of it, but I don't know if I want to drink it so much. So this is like a 4.5 for me. I don't think I'd buy it again.
Ooh.
Our main event, Lumpkin. And it comes in at 16.73% ABV. Yeah. They're weirdly specific on that stat. It's like music, right? You got everybody who's in the mainstream doing the mainstream music, and it's good sometimes not, whatever. Yeah. But then there's always somebody out on the edge, like putting out the craziest shit, and then you don't even realize it until like 20 years later when it becomes popular.
Yeah.
And that's like, I feel like Avery is kind of like that in the sense that they're just trying crazy shit.
Avery is like when Madonna took a dump on the stage.
Yes.
That's what it's like.
It almost smells like sourdough or something.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It smells like fucking raw dough.
Right.
Tangy.
Oh my god, that's fucking sweet. And fucking strong alcohol.
Holy shit.
Ow!
That is sweet as a motherfucker.
I forgot it was a pumpkin. I forgot it was a pumpkin. You can tell it's a pumpkin. It's like drinking concentrated pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin sangria.
That's actually a great comparison.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man.
Woo!
It is
Hello.
super high in alcohol, and it is pumpkin spice up your nuts.
Oh man. I know I said like turn that fucking night train into some kind of dessert, but this could also make a very delicious dessert. You could make like
I'm gonna take back
pumpkin rum balls or
my
something.
saying that Night Train was too sweet. Holy shit. Wow.
You could not just drink that. You could not just drink that. Maybe if you're like, this is your
Madonna
version of,
shitting on the stage.
this is your version of brandy or something.
Yeah.
You swirl it and you sip it.
Ooh, yep. Pass that sip. I'm not touching that shit no more.
You know what this tastes
Ooh.
like? This is like one of those like gourmet deluxe lollipops where they don't define the flavor very well. They're like, hey, this is margarita sunrise or something like that.
What the fuck does sunrise taste
Yeah.
like?
You're like, wow, this tastes kind of weird. I don't know what it's supposed to be. That's kind of what this is like.
You know, I suppose since it is called Rumpkin, and that is supposed to be like a rum bottle there on the front.
Aged in rum barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah, rum was ruined
Wow.
for me.
It's
Words
amazing what reading will do.
Oh my God.
It's a pumpkin spice ale aged in rum bottles.
It tastes like it.
I want to make rum balls out of this stuff. And
Yeah.
like pumpkin rum balls. That would be delicious. As a beer though,
No, this is not a drinking experience that you'd be fond of.
what, maybe like a
keep
4.5?
finding it
I would have to give it a 4.5.
Yeah, I can't even go that high. 3.5 for me. This is like, it's going wrong.
No, I don't think it's
flavors.
bad. Like
Yeah.
Beelzebooth or something. Like, it's not that.
Yeah. There's many beers I'd hate worse and that are less in alcohol.
3 wildly different beers.
Yeah.
One of them was very drinkable. This has been Grubbin with CultMoo. I'm drunk.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Thank you
I don't know
for
if you guys
watching.
are feeling it. Are you feeling it?
Thank you.
I'm feeling something.
Woo!